Good morning. I wanted to show a deck I've had for a while, but for some reason never showed. I like aspects of it. I like the hand-drawn look of the cards and all that. This probably isn't so readable, so let me move this and show the thumbnail for this video. There. You can see this is the Henderson-Perry tarot deck. It says 2018. Feels like I've had it longer than that. It says it's by Laurie Henderson and Ian Perry, I guess British. And the illustrations, artwork, hand-drawn by Harriet Wood, it says. A gentle, thought-provoking deck with beautiful imagery and symbolism. It does have a lot of symbolism, and the book does go through it all. We'll get to that. But here is the major arcana. Where's my little stand for the Fool card? That's a U.S. Games, so it's the right height. It's tarot card, you know, the one with the stripes. But it's wider. They are thick, the cardstock, but they just feel a little too wide, and maybe be nice without the borders. Maybe I'll trim it. I don't know. I think I got it on Etsy. I remember being upset about it being sent through Royal Mail without tracking, but you know, it did arrive. Obviously. There's what the backs look like. Got the infinity limoscape, whatever you call it, symbol. Turn it sideways just for that. It's an interesting thing. I'm not sure what's going on in the patterns there. But there's the Fool card. I do like the Hermit card. I do like the Star card, and the Moon's okay. Usually I prefer, tame wild like a dog or wolf, but that's okay. The Star card's on the book, which you can see I mutilated because it's interesting to read. It's a little tough with some of the British lingo that I'm not all that familiar with, but otherwise it's interesting how they go through and they point out everything on every card, especially the major arcana, but I think that it does it for all of them. And the book, just quickly, since we're on the Star card, the book does have a whole big page with the black and white image. I added colors to some of them. That one's for Aquarius. They mention astrology as well as all these other symbols, some of which I know, some of which I've never heard of, which also makes it interesting. I would have chosen a different font for the wording, but I don't know. That's not bad, right? Anyway, here comes the wands, the suit of wands. I believe it's still called. Oops. And their size doesn't fit these boards, which I guess I did with low Scarabeo in mind. But there's the suit of wands. That's an interesting card. the tiniest little island. You see fish and dolphin. And this tiny little island with the 8 wands on it, right? It's got an elephant and a horse, a rabbit, and I think a dog. That has one crowded place. Uh-oh. I moved all the cards around again. These are just... Plus, it's turned into winter like overnight here. 40 plus mile an hour winds, temperature in the 40s. It's cold. So the cards don't really stick to this Rubbermaid stuff that I came up with. Here's the cups, suit of cups. It's pretty much, I don't know, Rider-Waite-Smith, I suppose, but what's with the unicorn? I don't know. It's interesting. I just like I really like that it's hand drawn, and it's pretty obvious it's hand drawn. Now, is it stunning? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it would even need to be said. I like that card. I'm not sure why. It is a mix of body types and styles, kind of. Like, what's with the sweater by the beach? If that's a beach, I guess it could be a lake. It's definitely unique. Here comes the pentacles, or whatever they're calling it. Coins, possibly. I guess coins for sure. Little curvature in there. The camera might be set wrong. I tried to do a moonlight thing the other night. I did notice something. I guess I've noticed it before, but didn't really pay that much attention probably. In that the moon was very bright, right? And I was able to cast 5 bluish, whitish shadows. I couldn't get it on the camera. I tried, didn't work. It's really dark. And it comes in this bag, and obviously in a box. That's in a bag, a box in a bag, with this little card that says enjoy, which I often say. And then this really durable book, which I've gone through, and what's it say? 2018. I guess it's self-published. And there's just some phrasing that I had some trouble with, like runners and riders. It must be a British thing. It sounds political, kind of. That's the runner and riders dealt with. Then some other things I noticed. Spirit, River Tarot. I'm not saying anything profound because I don't think there was anything profound, but it's interesting how they go through it. I noticed that equation there because math background, 2 times 3 equals 6, and then I got math and love. Typically 1 plus 1 equals 3 plus, like kids. If you want to go that mouth route, I think I showed the star card already. And I don't know that this thing has page numbers. It doesn't. That's different. Apparently the word fair in British is F-A-Y-R-E, or in olden times perhaps. And there's the 3 people who did the deck. I guess a MBS fair. I'm guessing that stands for mind, body, spirit, but I don't know. Henderson-Perry, Laurie Henderson, and Harriet Wood did the art. And did I point out? Yes. I pointed out that there's like a page or so of text, but a full page of the card, just not in color. Which is why in certain cards, I colored it. So that was a quick show of the Henderson-Perry tarot deck. Let's see if this rock will hold the thing down or get flung across the room maybe. Nope, it's not heavy enough. So with that, I do like it. I can say that much. And I don't know that I saw any videos about it. I have to look again, I guess, but maybe there are. And there's no reason there shouldn't be, given the cardstock and the fact that they're hand done. You can't accuse this one of being too digital. I mean, everything's digital, it gets printed, but you can't accuse it of being done in Photoshop, say it that way. So with that, I will say peace.